some real money in the room.
OG Percy.
Yes, sir.
Before we get out of here, I had to bring up an interview that was recently released on RealToonTV via the Bob Report. Shout out to Bob Report.
Shout out to the Bob Report.
You know what I'm saying? Bob
Boo, y'all.
He been where Bob Report been, we don't know.
Bob be on it.
But he
Oh
snuck
man,
on
let's
in.
go, let's go.
You know, he snuck on in.
Man, I need. Okay, find me something. Go ahead, Tom.
Boy. Bob interviewed a guy named Duke.
Duke.
Duke claims to be the guy who introduced you into the Five Deuce Hoover world.
First of all, man, I love him. You know, I genuinely love him, right? Me and Percy have a history. First of all, he got a son by my sister. Mm-hmm. That's how I first met him. At the time, I was gangbanging. And keep in mind, when I first started gangbanging, it really wasn't no bloods down there like that. So we didn't have a hood to go shoot up or nothing like that. So, you know, just with the gang stuff. So I end up, you know, we end up kicking it and, you know, he stayed with my mom a lot, you know what I'm saying, with my sister over my mom's house. And we end up getting close. And I drew, you know, I gained a strong little, you know, liking in him, and we built a good relationship. And I ended up putting him down with us, you know what I'm saying, with the game. So, you know, I mean, I guess, I believe he speak, you know, good about me because, I mean, I ain't never showed him nothing different. And I don't, you know, what the way we started is the way we are now.
For sure. Can you tell us about your relationship with Duke, who he is, and?
Well, I can tell you the relationship that y'all, the one that y'all got, I'm gonna stamp that one on y'all. I'm gonna let y'all have that Duke. Cause y'all don't know Duke. Y'all know John Drizzle. I know Duke. I know Lil Duke. Lil Duke was a person that y'all wouldn't even give an interview. Shout out to Duke, man. Duke is a person, man, that took out the that I can say in Fort Worth, Texas, the most highest ranked, you know, person when it comes to this game before Little Rank. Duke can tell y'all stories about shit in this city I can't tell y'all. I didn't grow up in that part of town. Duke grew up in that. I met Duke. Duke didn't meet me. When I met Duke, he was already in it. He was already in the church. I didn't know nothing about it. I went to church every Sunday. When we come over there, we be sharp. They be tacky. They dress tacky to me. I was like Duke. Duke said something like, when you listen to Duke, man, because Duke can actually say he came from the mud. I didn't come from the mud. I came from a Christian house family. Duke came from the mud. When I say that, love you, Dave. Shout out to my little brother, man, Super Dave right here, man. Yeah. Get it. Not a date, Dave. Okay. Hey, but anyway, happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
Yeah, we working on Valentine's Day.
I forgot all about it.
Yeah.
But watch this though, y'all. Check this out. Peep game on this. Duke can tell y'all stories I can't tell y'all about. But Dave, Sue, I can tell y'all tales from a Crip and give you one tale from Crip at Duke House I ain't never told nobody. Me and my little brother Super Dave was up that mother. I can't just let him stick his head in and say hi.
Yes, sir.
On her, you can do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Come here, Sue. Yeah. Real quick, please, real quick. Let my brother stick his head in and say hi to y'all real quick. Just stick your head on this camera and say hi real quick, man. Just say hi. Yeah, I know, we is. Just say hi to my little brother, y'all. That is Super Dave right there, y'all. I had to do that. Yeah, get on one more time. Get my little brother up in there, man. Yeah, make sure he here. Yeah, because I'm going to tell this story and make sure he knew the story, because couldn't tell it without it. The Duke story. But this Duke story is one time me and my little brother had to fight in Duke mama house. Yeah, we was there one time, and me and my little brother damn near met Duke at the same time. We didn't know who Duke was. When Duke showed up, me and my little brother was there, and we met Duke. That's when I first seen Duke, and he was coming in there bringing in presents at 16 and 15 years old, coming to bring his family. I'm like, that's another nigga. Who was that? And she said, that's my brother. That's your brother. I ain't never seen that because he ain't never at home. He's really in the streets for real. As a kid, we were going to church. My mama there playing the drum. We weren't even that, we don't know nothing about, man, bro, he was way ahead of his game. But anyway, we was there one day and we used to go by and pick up. We used to always hear about a boy named Junior. Junior this, Junior that. Junior was the tough girl that had a baby, by my baby mama, Duke's sister, but she was scared of him, terrified of him. So they used to be scared. That's Junior. We used to hide. When she said Junior, everybody had to run and hide from the Junior. So one day, me and my little brother, we fresh out of church, we come over there, I had the little baby in my lap. Me and my little brother sitting in the room, back there with her sister, we talking, we don't know what we do, we just kicking it. And the door came on something, boom, 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 somebody knocked on the door, and everybody looks on each other. And I heard somebody say, that's Junior. And me and my little brother, we looked at each other like, oh, we didn't got caught. Somebody said, close the door. So they closed the door with me and my little brother in there with the Junior, and I got the baby on my lap. Junior's baby. So we sitting there like a motherfucker, like we in a trap. Like me and my little brother, we know get trapped in people's houses, and we don't know, this supposed to be my girlfriend or something. So Junior opened the door, and he looked in. He closed the door back. And I never forget, he looked in, I had the baby in my lap. And he walked out and he closed the door. But when he slammed the door kind of creeped back open a little bit. My little brother was sitting right there on the dresser. He had kind of angle. And I never forget, my little brother said, Percy, come here. I said, what? So I put the little baby down, and I said, damn. My little brother said, come here. He in there doing something in London. I said, what? So he in there clicking on my baby mama. While me and my little brother,
Which is also his baby mama.
Yeah, his baby mama too. Well, she pregnant by me at the time. Remember, she ain't even had a baby yet. We ain't got a little Percy yet. She just pregnant, right? You hear me, Dave? Well, hell, she ain't pregnant yet. You hear me? God, she ain't even pregnant. But anyway, he in there clicking on her. And my little brother peeped it. My little brother hit the, Percy, come here. By that time, you know, they finna find out Junior ain't nothing but Junior. So I swung the door open. Goddamn, I said, bro, what you in there doing? Now she said, she over there doing it. Nigga, I know you in here jumping on her. You in here jumping on her? Bitch, not take off on him. By the time I take off on him, I come up off my little brother. He tried to cross my little brother. My little brother, ha! Bam! Me and my little brother clicked his mother. We beat the brakes off Junior. We whooping Junior. I heard somebody say, okay, call the police. Oh,
Right.
Junior was in there tripping. Oh, now did you say that's my baby daddy? Oh, let's go, Dave. Let's go. We know we thought we were doing a good thing. Boy, they went crazy. Hey, cause guess what? Cause we were raw like that. But shout out to Miss Penny. Shout out to Mika, Prina, Yo-Yo, Duke. That was my family, outside my family. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, like Duke said, I stayed everywhere they went, niggas. Yeah, I done stayed on Allen. I done stayed on Hattie. I done stayed on Bessie. I done stayed on Arlington. I done stayed on Baltimore. That's all on the south side. I done stayed in Trinidad apartments. Ramsey. I done stayed on Ramsey. On every crib street there was on the south side. I'm not even from the south. I done banged on that south way before these cats was there. Thanks to Duke. Because Duke is a legend above legends. Because Duke actually had to get it out the mud. Duke actually had to live the life that I was talked into. I didn't live that lifestyle. As Duke said, he didn't live it before Rank got here. No one lived it. Wasn't no Crips and Bloods. We were banging before everything else. He said the Bird Boys. I was a GQ boy. You had the Polo Boys, the Kona Boys, the Strickland Brothers, all in the family. Legion of Doom, all type of before Crips and Bloods. So the banging had been here.
K9 Posse.
K9 Posse, PYT. K9 Posse, can't forget the K9 Posse, my bad. Shout out to RIP to the K9 Posse, Stop Six Project. One of the bad, I used to flex with them boys. All in the family, Kool-Aid and them. Some of the best things, GQ boys. Y'all know who I am. You hear me? I'm in the GQ boys, you hear me? But good name brand gangs was down here before the Crips and Bloods came, so the transition was real on both ends. But Duke got a part of it at 14 and 15 years old, you hear me? So he had to actually grow up in that. Duke had to actually go around the pimps and players and the hustlers. I had to go to church every Sunday. But let me tell y'all something about Duke. The Duke y'all see now is the Duke you would always want to see. Because the Duke that I grew up around, you didn't want to see. Y'all thought I was, hey, I got it from being around. I got being who I was, Duke attitude. Duke didn't actually see me bang. Duke didn't actually see me knock on doors, and when the dress was down, I fight down. I stand up. Nigga, I get after her. He seen me, just like I seen him. But them that we seen, you'll never be seen. We don't talk about that on the scene. Boys. Because we put them things behind us. But I know the dude that I see now, that I know that I didn't pick the wrong nigga to be a G for me. You hear me? Even at a younger, I knew I picked the right one. Because when I was gang banging, I knew I picked the right one because wasn't nothing with us. Stood on our own. If you had to live where Duke stayed at, you'd have no choice but to be the stomp down. Duke family owned the Butler houses of projects. Y'all know what the going on Butler house. R.I.P. to the Butler house, and the whole family stayed in the Butlers over there. You had to be stomped down over there. I met Honeyborough over there. R.I.P. to Honeyborough, Trail. R.I.P. to, free Trail, life sentence. 2 killers that met each other and one ended up killing each other. I met them type of people do Duke. But now I get to meet good people do Duke. Duke was a person that, the most feared gangbanger in Fort Worth. They know Rank had got killed at an early age and Duke just carried the torch. But let me tell you something. Duke got 27 years. He didn't get that for nothing. They wanted to get rid of Duke like they wanted to get rid of Tookie Williams, y'all. That's why they got rid of Duke. Duke know he wasn't in there for nothing, man. I ain't saying that. Duke know he was in there for nothing. But he didn't know he was in there not for nothing. They didn't give a what they did with Duke. That's how much Duke was a threat to the society. Duke was a menace back then. Not a minister, a menace back then. That's why the Duke I see now, I'm proud of. The Duke I see now, I love that nigga. The Duke I see now, I expected that from Duke. But I didn't expect it from Duke. Duke was a feared in these streets. Didn't nobody with Duke, ain't nobody with Duke. Whatever trenches and hold and anything on the south side where you want to know, Duke is the G of that. I can say Duke is the OG over little Rank, because look, Duke was here before Rank got here. This is Duke City. This ain't Rank City. I got put down by the realest. The day one, week one. But guess what? Them was young niggas. They was kids. You heard the story. They was babies when they was doing this shit. You get what I'm saying? Kids. But they had been around so much coming in their life, man. I couldn't even go through what Duke was coming through in his life. Man, the stuff Duke went through in life, I'm glad I had a praying mama. When I met Mama Duke, when I met Duke mama, I knew my mama. It's some different type of mamas out here. Shout out to Miss Penny, one of the gangsters lady I ever know. It was Duke's mama. You hear me? Duke mama say some shit, hey, I knew Miss Penny didn't play. I went around Duke mama. Duke mama was the truth. But the Duke you see now is the Duke I'm proud of, man. Society wanted to get rid of Duke. When they got a chance to get rid of him, they didn't give a f how they got rid of Duke. They knew Duke didn't do nothing. They knew Duke didn't, but they had him. How do you go to prison under another person's name and they know that you're not that person? How do you parole off another person's name when they know you ain't that person? They just want you gone. It took them 27 years to say, man, this man ain't did nothing right. Well, we know the nigga that killed that nigga already got killed in the street, so why is he in prison? Man, somebody finna pay for this. They knew Duke didn't do that. But let me give y'all a little spiritual game. Duke know what he did do in life. He know that 27 years to get that blood off his hand. God might take a long time to wash it, but he gonna wash it. He did a hell of a good job of washing them clean. He gave Duke a clean slate to come home to, and Duke is using that slate for what God washed his hands for. And when you can come home with no more blood on your hands, please don't put no more blood on your hands. Such as I. When God gave me a clean slate and said he'll give me another chance too, I ain't putting no more blood on my hands. Tell from a Crip, love you, Duke.
Hey, RealToon, there's some real money in the room.